and he has bad judgment. Play the Telemundo piece. This is from an interview on Telemundo when they're asking about Egypt. Is Egypt a friend or a foe? Are they an ally? Are they a friend? Are they an enemy, Mr. President? Which is Egypt? Now, how does the President of the United States, a guy who went and said the Arab Spring is great, and it's going to be good for the people there, and it's going to be good for us, and it's not going to affect Israel, and it's not going to affect the United States of America, we're sending $1 billion over to help these people? What do you think the answer is to that question? Here it is.
They're the current Egyptian regime an ally of the United States?
I don't think that we would consider them an ally, but we don't consider them an enemy. They are a new government that is trying to find its way. They were democratically elected. I think that we are going to have to see how they respond to this incident, how they respond to, for example, maintaining the peace treaty with Israel. So far, at least, what we've seen is that in some cases they've said the right things and taken the right steps. In others, how they've responded to various events may not be aligned with our interests.
Okay, so when you say it's not necessarily aligned with our interests, you mean when they didn't apologize, when they didn't say we're sorry for your embassy, when they didn't take a strong stand, instead they came out and said, hey, everybody should get together for peaceful gatherings after the mosque session on Friday? You mean that might not have been exactly aligned with our interests? And by the way, Mr. President, it is your judgment. It is your judgment and the judgment of the people that you surround yourself and everybody in the media that this Arab Spring, Thomas Jefferson was just going to sprout out. Oh my gosh, look, we're just growing a John Adams. Look at that. Who knew? Who saw that one coming? Look, oh my gosh, it's Thomas Paine just sprouted out. Really? That was the judgment that you had. You guessed wrong, sir. And you know what's amazing? You weren't guessing. You had the greatest advisors, all of the greatest intel people in the United States of America and all over the globe telling you, and you took their advice. This is going to be great. This is going to be really, really good. I just want to remind you, Mr. President, that when you got into office, Egypt was an ally. They weren't a good guy. We don't really like them. But they were an ally. They kept the peace in the region. It was your brainstorm to destabilize and support the destabilization. So don't talk to me about Mitt Romney's judgment of coming out a few minutes early and saying, you're a nincompoop. Don't talk to me about how bad his judgment is. I don't think anybody should be listening to you saying about bad judgment.